Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and friends, today I want to talk about a powerful truth that can transform our lives. God has a plan for you. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, it's easy to lose sight of the purpose and direction that each of us has. But I'm here to remind you that you are not here by accident. You were created with intention, and you have a unique purpose that only you can fulfill. Every individual in this world is imbued with a sense of purpose, a calling that is unique and profound. This concept of divine intentionality is deeply rooted in many spiritual beliefs, suggesting that each person is created with a specific role to play in the grand tapestry of life. The notion that God has a plan for you signifies that your existence is not random, rather, it is a deliberate act of creation. This understanding invites us to explore our lives with a sense of curiosity and excitement as we seek to uncover the intentions behind our creation. From a young age, we are often taught that our lives have meaning and that we are here for a reason. However, as we grow and experience the complexities of life, it is not uncommon to feel lost or to question our purpose. Many people struggle with feelings of inadequacy or uncertainty, especially during challenging times. It is in these moments of doubt that the truth of divine intentionality becomes even more crucial. Recognizing that there is a greater plan for our lives can provide comfort and reassurance, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. The idea that God has a specific plan for each individual is not only a source of comfort, but also an invitation to explore the depths of our potential. It encourages us to reflect on our unique talents, passions, and experiences, which all contribute to the greater purpose we are meant to fulfill. By understanding that we are intricately designed with specific strengths and weaknesses, we can begin to see how these elements fit into a larger narrative. Consider the concept of a puzzle. Each piece is different, with its unique shape and design. Alone, a puzzle piece may seem insignificant or even confusing. However, when placed within the larger picture, its value becomes apparent. In the same way, each individual is a unique piece of a grand puzzle, contributing to a bigger picture that only God can fully see. This metaphor highlights the importance of recognizing our individuality while also understanding how we are interconnected with others. Embracing this divine intentionality encourages us to engage in self-discovery. It invites us to ask ourselves profound questions. What are my passions? What makes me come alive? What unique gifts do I possess? As we seek to answer these questions, we often uncover clues about our purpose. God's plan for us is not solely about fulfilling external expectations, but also about aligning with our true selves. The journey of discovering God's plan is often filled with experiences that shape our character and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Every joy, heartbreak, success, and failure serves a purpose. In moments of triumph, we may gain confidence and clarity about our abilities. In contrast, during times of hardship, we may develop resilience, empathy, and a deeper appreciation for life's complexities. These experiences are not random, they are integral to the unfolding of God's plan for our lives. It is essential to recognize that divine intentionality does not mean that our past will always be clear or easy. Life is filled with twists and turns, and sometimes we may feel as though we are wandering aimlessly. However, even in these moments of uncertainty, we can find solace in the belief that there is a greater plan at work. It is in our willingness to trust and surrender to this process that we can begin to align ourselves with our true purpose. Prayer, meditation, and reflection can be powerful tools in this journey of discovery. By creating space for quiet contemplation, we open ourselves to receive guidance and insight. It allows us to listen to that still, small voice within us, the voice of God guiding us toward our unique path. Engaging in spiritual practices can help us cultivate a sense of connection with the divine and deepen our understanding of the purpose we are meant to fulfill. Being part of a community can enrich our journey of discovering God's plan. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who uplift and inspire us can provide valuable perspectives and support. Shared experiences can illuminate our past, helping us to recognize the gifts and talents we may not see in ourselves. In community, we can encourage one another to step boldly into our callings, reminding each other that we are loved and valued. Understanding that God has a plan for you invites you to take an active role in your life. It encourages you to be intentional in your actions, to pursue your passions, and to engage with the world around you. Each step you take toward discovering your purpose is a step toward aligning with the divine plan that is already in motion. This journey is not just about finding your place in the world, it is about embracing your identity as a beloved creation of God, equipped with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. In conclusion, the concept of divine intentionality is a powerful reminder that each of us is a vital part of a larger story. Recognizing that God has a unique plan for your life can provide comfort, encouragement, and motivation as you navigate the complexities of existence. Embrace the journey of self-discovery, trust in the process, and remember that you are loved and valued. As you seek to uncover your purpose, know that you are part of a grand tapestry, beautifully woven together with intention and care. The concept of hope and prosperity is a fundamental aspect of understanding the divine plan that God has for each of us. This statement encapsulates a profound truth: God's intentions are rooted in our well-being. It suggests that the essence of God's plan is to lead us toward a future filled with hope and prosperity, not harm. This promise offers comfort and assurance, especially during challenging times when we may feel lost or uncertain. At its core, the promise of hope speaks to the human condition. We all face moments in life when despair can creep in, moments when our dreams seem distant, our struggles overwhelming, and our futures uncertain. In these times, it is essential to remember that hope is not merely wishful thinking, it is a confident expectation of what is to come. Hope gives us the strength to endure difficulties, knowing that they are part of a larger narrative that ultimately leads to growth and fulfillment. When we consider what it means for God to have a plan that includes prosperity, it's important to clarify what prosperity truly means. In contemporary society, we often equate prosperity with material wealth or success. However, from a spiritual perspective, prosperity encompasses much more than financial gain. It includes emotional well-being, spiritual growth, meaningful relationships, and a sense of purpose. God's plan for prosperity is holistic. It invites us to flourish in every aspect of our lives, nurturing our hearts, minds, and spirits. To embrace the fullness of hope and prosperity, we must first cultivate a mindset that recognizes our inherent worth and potential. This begins with understanding that we are created in the image of God, designed with unique gifts and talents. Each of us has something valuable to contribute to the world. Acknowledging our worth allows us to step into our roles with confidence, knowing that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. The journey toward realizing this hope and prosperity often involves taking active steps. It requires a willingness to align our actions with our values and beliefs. This alignment fosters resilience in the face of challenges. When we encounter obstacles, it is crucial to remember that these difficulties do not negate God's promise. Instead, they can serve as catalysts for growth. For instance, setbacks can teach us invaluable lessons about perseverance, patience, and faith. Each challenge presents an opportunity to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our relationship with God. The pursuit of hope and prosperity is not a solitary endeavor. It flourishes within the context of community and connection. Surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals who share our values can inspire us to dream bigger and strive harder. These relationships can provide encouragement and accountability, reminding us that we are not alone on our journeys. Engaging in a community fosters a sense of belonging, reinforcing the idea that we are all interconnected parts of God's plan. As we navigate our past, it is essential to maintain an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, It allows us to appreciate the blessings that surround us even amid adversity. A grateful heart recognizes the beauty in everyday moments and the goodness that can emerge from our struggles. By cultivating gratitude, we become more attuned to the hope and prosperity that God is continually working to bring into our lives. Prayer and reflection play a crucial role in connecting us with God's plan. Taking time to seek guidance and wisdom through prayer allows us to align our desires with divine intentions. In moments of uncertainty, prayer can be a source of comfort and clarity, reminding us that we are part of a larger story. It is through prayer that we can express our hopes, fears, and dreams, inviting God into the details of our lives. The pursuit of knowledge and personal development can enhance our ability to recognize and pursue God's plan for us. Engaging in education, seeking mentorship, and investing in our skills can open doors to new opportunities. When we actively seek to grow and learn, we become better equipped to fulfill the unique purpose that God has set before us. This pursuit of growth not only benefits us individually, but also equips us to serve and uplift those around us. As we strive for hope and prosperity, it is important to remember that God's timing is not always aligned with our own. Patience is a virtue that often tests us, especially when we desire immediate results. However, trusting in God's timing allows us to develop resilience and strength. Sometimes the delays and detours we encounter are part of a divine orchestration meant to prepare us for what lies ahead. The promise that God has plans for us, a plan for hope and prosperity, invites us to embrace a life filled with faith, intention, and purpose. It calls us to step forward with confidence, knowing that we are supported by a loving Creator who desires the best for us. By focusing on hope and prosperity in a holistic sense, we can transform our outlook on life, enabling us to face challenges with courage and to celebrate successes with gratitude. As we move forward, let us hold on to the truth that God's plan for us is one of hope, that it leads us toward prosperity in all aspects of life. Let us be mindful of our worth, actively seek growth, cultivate gratitude, and embrace the community around us. In doing so, we can walk boldly into the future, confident that we are part of a divine narrative filled with promise and purpose. Life is often described as a journey, and each individual's path is unique, marked by a series of experiences that shape who they are and who they are meant to become. Embracing this journey means acknowledging that it is filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, and moments of both clarity and confusion. In the context of believing that God has a plan for you, it is crucial to recognize that every experience, whether joyful or painful, plays a vital role in the unfolding of that divine plan. Understanding the journey of life through the lens of faith allows us to cultivate resilience and hope. When we face challenges, it can be easy to feel discouraged or overwhelmed. We may find ourselves questioning our purpose or wondering why certain events are happening to us. However, it is essential to remember that challenges do not define our worth or our ultimate destiny. Instead, they are often catalysts for growth and transformation. God uses these experiences to refine us, to teach us valuable lessons, and to prepare us for the future that He has in store. One of the most significant aspects of navigating life's journey is the development of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt in the face of challenges, and to keep moving forward despite obstacles. It is a quality that can be cultivated over time and is often strengthened through the trials we endure. When we encounter setbacks, we can choose to view them as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. This shift in perspective can empower us to face difficulties with courage and determination. Throughout history, many individuals have faced adversity and emerged stronger on the other side. Consider the life of Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. Each failure was a stepping stone on his journey, teaching him invaluable lessons and ultimately leading him to success. Edison's story serves as a reminder that perseverance in the face of challenges can yield remarkable results. When we embrace our own journeys with the same spirit of resilience, we open ourselves up to the possibility of discovering our true potential. Faith plays a pivotal role in navigating life's journey. Believing that God has a plan for you instills a sense of purpose and direction. It allows you to trust that there is a greater design at work, even when circumstances seem bleak. When we place our faith in God, we invite Him into our struggles, seeking His guidance and support. This relationship can provide comfort during difficult times, reminding us that we are not alone. It also encourages us to surrender our worries and anxieties, placing our trust in God's wisdom and timing. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is its ability to foster hope. Hope is the belief that our circumstances can improve, that we can overcome challenges, and that our futures can be bright. When we anchor our hope in God's promises, we find strength to endure hardships and the courage to pursue our dreams. Hope fuels our determination, reminding us that each day is an opportunity to move closer to the fulfillment of our purpose. As we navigate our journeys, it is also essential to embrace the importance of self-discovery. Taking the time to reflect on our experiences, passions, and values can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our unique purposes. Self-discovery involves recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, our likes and dislikes, and our dreams and aspirations. By engaging in this process, we can gain clarity about what truly matters to us and how we can align our lives with God's plan. Journaling, meditation, and seeking counsel from trusted friends or mentors can aid in this process of self-discovery. These practices allow us to explore our thoughts and feelings, helping us identify patterns and insights that may have gone unnoticed. Additionally, they can foster a sense of mindfulness, encouraging us to live in the present moment and appreciate the journey as it unfolds. Embracing self-discovery not only enhances our understanding of ourselves, but also deepens our connection with God as we seek to discern His will for our lives. Community plays a significant role in our journeys as well. Engaging with others who share similar values and beliefs can provide encouragement, support, and accountability. When we surround ourselves with positive influences, we create an environment that nurtures our growth and helps us stay aligned with our purpose. Relationships within a community can also provide diverse perspectives, offering insights and wisdom that can guide us along our paths. As we walk through life, it is important to recognize that we are all part of a larger story. Each of us has a role to play in the lives of others, and our experiences can have a ripple effect, impacting those around us in ways we may never fully comprehend. Embracing this interconnectedness allows us to approach our journeys with humility and compassion, understanding that our paths are intertwined with those of others. In moments of doubt or frustration, it can be helpful to reflect on the progress we have made thus far. Taking stock of our journeys, recognizing our accomplishments, and celebrating our growth can provide motivation and encouragement. It is easy to become fixated on what we have yet to achieve, but acknowledging the strides we have made can reinvigorate our spirits and renew our sense of purpose. Engaging in acts of service can be a powerful way to enrich our journeys. Helping others not only allows us to share our gifts and talents, but also reminds us of the greater purpose that unites us all. Serving others can bring a sense of fulfillment and joy, reinforcing the belief that our lives matter and that we have something valuable to contribute to the world. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us embrace the journey with open hearts and minds. Trust that God has a plan for you, one that is unfolding with each step you take. Remember that challenges are not the end of the story, but rather part of the process that shapes you into who you are meant to be. Lean into your faith, cultivate resilience, engage in self-discovery, and build connections with others. In doing so, you will find the strength to overcome obstacles, the courage to pursue your dreams, and the fulfillment that comes from knowing you are part of a beautiful and purposeful journey. Ultimately, life is not just about reaching a destination, it is about embracing the journey itself, with all its ups and downs, and trusting that each experience is leading you closer to the incredible plan that God has in store for you. The journey of discovering God's plan for our lives is not a passive process. It requires active faith and trust. This journey begins with the realization that God is intimately involved in every aspect of our lives, guiding us toward our unique purpose. To embrace this idea, we must cultivate a mindset of faith where we believe that God has our best interests at heart, even when circumstances seem difficult or unclear. Faith is often described as the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. It invites us to trust in a divine plan that is beyond our comprehension. When we encounter challenges, disappointments, or uncertainties, it'd be easy to let doubt creep in. However, embracing faith means choosing to believe in God's goodness and sovereignty, even in the face of adversity. This trust is what empowers us to move forward, to take steps toward our goals, and to navigate life's ups and downs with courage. One of the fundamental aspects of faith is the understanding that God's timing is not always aligned with our own. In a world that often demands immediate results and instant gratification, waiting can be one of the most challenging aspects of the journey. We may find ourselves questioning why certain opportunities haven't materialized or why we are experiencing setbacks. However, trusting in God's timing requires patience and a willingness to surrender our own agendas. When we learn to trust that God's timing is perfect, we can find peace in the waiting. This patience allows us to focus on personal growth and preparation. Often during times of waiting, God is working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and preparing our hearts for what lies ahead. The periods of waiting can serve as opportunities for us to deepen our faith, strengthen our character, and gain clarity about our purpose. Prayer is a vital component of actively participating in God's plan. It is through prayer that we communicate with God, expressing our hopes, fears, and desires. This dialogue is not a one-way street. It allows us to listen for guidance and wisdom in our decision-making. Prayer provides a space for us to seek clarity about our purpose and direction. When we approach prayer with an open heart and a willingness to listen, we invite God into our circumstances, seeking His will above our own. Prayer can help us cultivate a sense of peace in the midst of uncertainty. When we bring our concerns and anxieties before God, we can experience the comfort that comes from knowing we are not alone. This connection fosters a deeper trust in God's plan, allowing us to release our fears and anxieties as we embrace the journey ahead. Faith also requires action. It is not enough to simply believe that God has a plan for us. We must actively pursue that plan. This involves stepping out of our comfort zones, taking risks, and being willing to try new things. God often works through our willingness to take action, guiding us toward opportunities that align with our purpose. When we take steps in faith, we open ourselves to the possibility of discovering new paths and experiences that may lead us closer to our divine calling. Embracing an active faith means being open to the unexpected. God's plan may not always unfold in the ways we anticipate. We may find ourselves presented with opportunities that seem outside of our original vision or that challenge us in ways we never expected. However, remaining open to God's leading allows us to experience the fullness of life. These unexpected turns can lead to new friendships, career paths, or experiences that enrich our lives in ways we could never have imagined. Surrounding ourselves with a supportive community can also enhance our journey of faith. Engaging with individuals who share similar beliefs can provide encouragement, wisdom, and accountability. This community can serve as a source of inspiration and strength, reminding us that we are not alone in our pursuits. When we share our struggles and victories with others, we create an environment that nurtures growth and fosters connection. Community can provide opportunities for us to serve others. Acts of service can enrich our lives and help us gain a clearer understanding of our purpose. When we dedicate ourselves to helping those in need, we reflect God's love and compassion in tangible ways. Serving others can also open doors to new relationships and experiences that align with our unique calling. These moments of connection often illuminate our paths, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose. As we navigate the complexities of life, it is essential to remain anchored in gratitude. Gratitude allows us to cultivate a positive mindset, focusing on the blessings and opportunities present in our lives. When we acknowledge the good things, even amidst challenges, we create space for hope and joy. This shift in perspective enables us to recognize that God is at work in every aspect of our lives, guiding us toward a future filled with promise. In the pursuit of discovering God's plan, we must also practice self-compassion. We are all imperfect beings, and it is essential to recognize that our journeys will include mistakes and setbacks. Instead of allowing self-doubt or criticism to hinder our progress, we can approach ourselves with kindness and understanding, recognizing that God loves us unconditionally, allows us to extend that same love to ourselves. This self-compassion empowers us to embrace our journeys fully, celebrating our progress and learning from our experiences. It reminds us that we are worthy of God's love and grace, even in our moments of struggle. By treating ourselves with kindness, we foster a deeper connection with our true selves and with God, allowing us to approach our purpose with renewed energy and enthusiasm. Actively participating in God's plan requires a commitment to faith, trust, and intentional action. It invites us to embrace the journey with open hearts, knowing that God is guiding us every step of the way. By cultivating patience, engaging in prayer, surrounding ourselves with community, and practicing gratitude and self-compassion, we can navigate the complexities of life with confidence. As we journey forward, let us remember that we are not alone. God is with us, guiding us toward our unique purpose and inviting us to take an active role in our lives. With each step we take in faith, we draw closer to the fulfillment of the beautiful plan God has designed for us. Let us move forward with hope, courage, and an unwavering belief that God's plan is unfolding in our lives, leading us to a future filled with promise and possibility. As we embark on the journey of understanding that God has a plan for us, it is essential to embrace the idea of a divine purpose uniquely tailored for each individual. This purpose is not just a vague notion or a distant promise. It is an intricate design that God has woven into the fabric of our lives. Recognizing and embracing our purpose requires self-awareness, reflection, and an open heart to the guidance we receive from God. It invites us to consider our gifts, passions, and experiences as integral components of this divine plan. Self-awareness is the first step toward uncovering our God-given purpose. It involves taking the time to reflect on who we are, what we value, and what truly excites us. Each of us is created with unique talents, interests, and inclinations that are meant to be developed and used for a greater purpose. These gifts are not just random attributes, they are intentional features designed by God to help us fulfill our roles in the world. Understanding what makes us unique allows us to see how we fit into the larger narrative of God's creation. Engaging in self-reflection can take many forms. For some, it might involve journaling to explore thoughts and feelings. For others, it could mean seeking feedback from friends and family about their strengths and contributions. Additionally, spiritual practices such as prayer and meditation can provide clarity, allowing us to connect more deeply with God and gain insight into our purpose. Through these practices, we create a space for self-discovery and growth, enabling us to understand our place within God's grand design. Once we begin to recognize our strengths and passions, it is important to align them with our actions. This alignment is where the journey of purpose truly begins. Living in accordance with our gifts requires courage and commitment. It means stepping outside our comfort zones and embracing opportunities that may challenge us. Sometimes following our purpose may lead us to paths that are unfamiliar or require us to take risks. However, it is in these moments of uncertainty that we often find the greatest growth and fulfillment. Taking action also involves setting goals that reflect our purpose. These goals can serve as guideposts, helping us navigate the choices and opportunities that come our way. Whether these goals are related to our careers, relationships, or personal development, they should resonate with our sense of purpose. It is essential to approach these goals with a spirit of flexibility, allowing for adjustments along the way as we continue to learn and grow. Throughout this process, it is crucial to remain attuned to the guidance of God. Our journey is not solely about personal ambition. It is about collaborating with God to fulfill His plan for our lives. This partnership involves actively seeking God's will through prayer, scripture, and reflection. As we cultivate this relationship, we become more sensitive to the promptings of the Holy Spirit, who guides us toward opportunities that align with our purpose. In addition to self-discovery and action, embracing our God-given purpose often requires perseverance. The path may be fraught with challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. In these moments, it is vital to remember that difficulties do not signify the absence of purpose. Rather, they can be part of the process that leads us to deeper understanding and resilience. Perseverance is an essential quality that allows us to push through adversity. It is the determination to keep moving forward, even when the way is unclear. When faced with challenges, it can be helpful to remind ourselves of the reasons behind our pursuits. This reflection can reignite our passion and remind us of the greater purpose that motivates us. Additionally, drawing strength from our faith can provide encouragement in times of doubt. Another important aspect of understanding and embracing our purpose is the recognition that it often unfolds over time. It is not always a singular moment of revelation. Instead, it is a gradual process of growth and discovery. As we continue to learn and evolve, our understanding of our purpose may shift and expand. God's plan for us may include new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that enrich our journey. This unfolding nature of purpose invites us to remain open and adaptable. It encourages us to approach life with a sense of curiosity, ready to explore the possibilities that come our way. By embracing this mindset, we can discover new dimensions of our purpose that we may not have considered before. Our experiences, both the joyful and the challenging, contribute to our understanding of our place in God's plan. Embracing our purpose often involves serving others. When we recognize our gifts and talents, we may feel compelled to use them to make a positive impact in the lives of those around us. Serving others not only fulfills our purpose, but also deepens our connection to our communities and the world. It allows us to reflect God's love and compassion in tangible ways, reinforcing the idea that our purpose is intertwined with the well-being of others. Acts of service can take many forms, from volunteering in local organizations to offering support to friends and family in need. Regardless of the specific actions we take, the underlying principle remains the same. Our purpose is not solely for our benefit. It is meant to be shared and extended to others. By engaging in acts of kindness and service, we embody the love of Christ and contribute to the greater good. As we journey toward understanding and embracing our purpose, it is also important to practice gratitude. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude allows us to appreciate the blessings and opportunities that come our way. When we recognize the good in our lives, we create space for joy and contentment. Gratitude helps us maintain perspective, reminding us of the larger picture and the ways in which God is working in our lives. It is essential to surround ourselves with supportive individuals who encourage us on our journey. Building a community of like-minded people can provide inspiration and accountability as we pursue our purpose. These relationships can offer encouragement during challenging times and celebrate our successes along the way. Additionally, engaging with a diverse group of individuals can broaden our understanding and help us see our purpose from different angles. In conclusion, embracing the understanding that God has a plan for us requires a commitment to self-discovery, action, perseverance, and service. It invites us to explore our unique gifts and align them with our actions, all while remaining open to God's guidance. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us approach our journeys with faith, trust, and a willingness to embrace the unfolding nature of our purpose. By recognizing our interconnectedness with others and approaching life with gratitude, we can confidently pursue the unique plans God has for us, ultimately fulfilling the divine purpose that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. Navigating life's journey often brings us face to face with moments of doubt and uncertainty. In these times, the belief that God has a plan for us can serve as a guiding light, offering hope and reassurance that we are not alone in our struggles. However, understanding how to lean into this belief and draw strength from it requires intentional effort and a willingness to deepen our relationship with God. The first step in overcoming doubt is to cultivate a strong foundation of faith. Faith is more than a mere belief. It is a deep-seated conviction that God is actively involved in our lives and that He has a purpose for each of us. This foundation allows us to trust that even when we cannot see the way forward, God is working behind the scenes to orchestrate our paths. Developing this faith requires consistent engagement with Scripture, prayer, and reflection on our experiences. Reading the Bible can provide profound insights into the nature of God's character and His promises. Throughout the Scriptures, we find countless examples of individuals who faced doubt and uncertainty, yet ultimately found strength in their faith. Figures like Moses, who doubted his ability to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, and Peter, who struggled with fear while walking on water, remind us that doubt is a common human experience. Their stories illustrate that God often uses our weaknesses and fears to reveal His strength and purpose in our lives. By immersing ourselves in these narratives, we can draw inspiration and encouragement, recognizing that our own struggles are part of a larger story. Prayer is another essential component of building faith. It is through prayer that we communicate with God, expressing our concerns, hopes, and desires. In moments of doubt, turning to prayer can provide comfort and clarity. It allows us to surrender our worries to God and seek His guidance. Prayer can also be a source of peace, reminding us that we are held in God's embrace and that He is attentive to our needs. As we cultivate a regular prayer practice, we strengthen our connection with God and open ourselves to His leading. In addition to scripture and prayer, reflecting on our past experiences can also bolster our faith. When we take time to recount instances in our lives where we felt God's presence or saw His hand at work, we can build a reservoir of evidence that reinforces our belief in His plan. This practice encourages us to remember that we have overcome challenges before and that God was with us throughout those trials. By reflecting on these moments, we can shift our focus from doubt to gratitude, recognizing the ways in which God has been faithful. Furthermore, seeking support from others can play a crucial role in overcoming doubt. Engaging with a community of believers provides a space for encouragement, accountability, and shared experiences. When we surround ourselves with individuals who share our faith, we can draw strength from their stories and perspectives. These relationships remind us that we are not alone in our struggles and that others have navigated similar challenges with God's help. Sharing our doubts and fears with trusted friends or mentors can lead to valuable insights and reassurance, ultimately helping us to see that our journey is part of a collective experience. As we confront doubt, it is also essential to practice self-compassion. It is easy to become critical of ourselves when we experience uncertainty, but we must remember that doubt does not diminish our worth or our faith. Acknowledging our feelings and treating ourselves with kindness allows us to create a space for growth. Instead of berating ourselves for questioning our path, we can view doubt as an opportunity for deeper exploration and understanding. This approach encourages us to ask difficult questions and seek answers that can ultimately strengthen our faith. Embracing the unknown is a vital aspect of moving through doubt. Life is inherently unpredictable, and trying to control every aspect of our journey can lead to frustration and anxiety. Learning to accept uncertainty can be liberating. It allows us to let go of the need for perfection and to trust that God's plan will unfold in His timing. This acceptance can lead to a greater sense of peace and openness to new possibilities. Instead of fearing what we cannot control, we can focus on what we can do, seeking God's guidance, taking action, and remaining faithful to the path He has set before us. Engaging in acts of service can also help to counteract doubt. When we shift our focus outward and dedicate ourselves to helping others, we often find renewed purpose and perspective. Serving those in need can remind us of the importance of community and connection, reinforcing the idea that our lives matter beyond our personal struggles. This act of giving not only benefits others, but can also lead to a deeper understanding of our own purpose in God's plan. As we serve, we may discover new talents, passions, and insights that align with our journey. Maintaining a spirit of gratitude can transform our outlook during times of doubt. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack or fear to what we have and appreciate. By actively practicing gratitude, whether through journaling, sharing our thanks with others, or reflecting on our blessings, we create a positive mindset that counteracts doubt and fosters resilience. This practice helps us see the good in our circumstances, even amidst uncertainty, and reinforces our belief that God is present and active in our lives. As we navigate the complexities of doubt, it is essential to remind ourselves of the truths we hold dear. When feelings of uncertainty arise, we can counter those feelings with affirmations of God's promises. Statements such as, "I am loved, I am not alone, and God has a plan for me," can serve as powerful reminders that ground us in faith. By speaking these truths into our lives, we reinforce our understanding that our worth is not contingent on our circumstances, but is rooted in our identity as children of God. In conclusion, overcoming doubt is a multifaceted process that requires intentional effort and a willingness to engage with our faith. By cultivating a strong foundation of belief through scripture, prayer, and reflection, we can confront uncertainty with confidence. Seeking support from others, practicing self-compassion, and embracing the unknown are all vital steps in navigating the challenges we face. As we dedicate ourselves to serving others and cultivating gratitude, we can find renewed purpose and perspective in our journeys. Ultimately, by reminding ourselves of God's promises and truths, we can rest in the assurance that God has a plan for us, guiding us through life's uncertainties with grace and love.